Dead again. What went so wrong? Same reason any game like that dies. Players optimize fun out of it. The remaining experts then get bored of fighting same few guys, and no new players stick around as experts drive them out. Guten Morgen fellas, John Manhan here. How would you build a good damage dealer? Well, the answer is quite obvious. You take the meta characters, grind best meta sets in the game, and aim for crit damage weapons. Focus on 200% crit mass, and you're done. Or do you? The answer is obviously no. For Hyper Bloom team, your main stats will change to Elemental Mastery and Energy Recharge, but the question still is, can you define a good damage dealer simply on their numbers in the vacuum? See, I've been experimenting with the least popular characters in Genshin's Abyss on free accounts, and on one day I just started to clear Abyss for 36 stars, which just basically means that my account now can clear all the Genshin's content. But here's the catch. I didn't grind artifacts for 4 months now, nor do I have a good 5-star weapon, because I don't wish on weapon banners like at all. So my last Abyss clear looks like this. On the moment I'm recording this, my Yoimiya still has only 177% crit damage and Raiden has 166% crit damage. Some may assume that with such poor stats, the only way I was able to clear 36 stars because I used meta characters like on this example Raiden and Yoimiya. But here's the video I made after, with me clearing Abyss with Bennett as a main DPS on one side and Hyperbloom team on the other side. I will leave a link for a full video in the description. Adding insult to injury, Genshin is a team building game, and what can Kazuha, for example, bring to a Monogeo team? You can say he can group up enemies together, but so can Venti and Sucrose and Faruzan, and also Kazuha can't shred Georise. So in Genshin you may actually see how meta characters can be both broken and completely useless based on your team you put them in. And that is raising a question. Can Genshin meta characters can be considered meta? To answer this, let's start with the definition of meta in video games. According to the University of New South Wales, meta is a gaming terminology, is generally agreed upon strategy by the community. Said strategy is considered to be the most optimal way to win, has the best performance at a specific task. Some people have defined meta as acronym meaning most effective tactics available. And meta in video games is not something new. Back in the day, playing defensively in Street Fighter was considered cringe and unprofessional behavior because it was efficient and required less effort from the player with bigger reward than to just play aggressively. Fast forward to 2015 and nothing had changed. In Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, CSGO, Dota, WoW, people are using the same quote-unquote most effective characters, weapons and gadgets. But can you blame them? After all, they are just trying to win the competitive games. Isn't that the goal of all competitive games? If you dislike meta so much, how about you go play some single player or casual game instead? Oh no. Look, if I like Genshin or Monster Hunter, that doesn't mean that I would never launch CS2 or never played MG before. And the same goes the other way. If a person likes WoW or Overwatch, that doesn't automatically mean that the government now banned him from installing Genshin Impact. And what will be the first thing WoW player do in Genshin Impact? Maybe he'll do story or explore the world or touch grass?
No, it's time for guides, baby! Who's the most strongest character in Genshin Impact? Top 5 supports in Genshin Impact. Tier list for Genshin's Abyss, watch now for free! Oi 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 oi!
And jokes aside, for a gacha game this may be helpful because this is a gacha and supposedly if you don't roll for 5-star you don't win. Except in Genshin you can Google character name and that Abyss in the search bar and see how to clear Abyss with this character. So basically you see this character, you can clear Abyss for 36 star with her. Simple as. And if you can't, just play for a little bit longer, explore the mechanics, get better artifacts, yara yara, more weapons, that's it. But Yon, what if other people will point fingers at me for using Kaya? Well, first of all, problem is in the head, and the second thing, Genshin is not really a multiplayer game. All you can do together with other people in Genshin is explore the world, kill bosses in open world, grind artifacts, essential materials, and none of these activities require you to have 6-digit DPS. On the other hand, I am aware that there are people who like to see nothing but Omega Lul high numbers. Well, they can play C6, R5 Raiden Shogun all day long, but if you are not one of them, don't let yourself be influenced by them. If you like Lisa, build Lisa, and try to build team around her. If you like Deya, play Deya. Again, as I discussed earlier, Genshin meta characters are not meta in a classic sense. Kazuha is completely useless in Geo teams, and Lisa is a bad DPS only if you're gonna build her crit. But she's super strong in Hyper Bloom teams due to her level scalings and how her burst works. After achieving 36 stars in the Abyss, there will be nothing else to challenge in Genshin Impact for you anymore. There's no PvP, no leaderboards. Right now you are witnessing the peak of Genshin's gameplay. The only thing you will have left is an open world with tons of hours you need to put to build other characters. So basically the game will turn into a waifu collector at this point. In conclusion, play how you like, be special, and sub, like and share so you can bully people who unironically uses Kazuha together. Ciao.